They've been friends since high school, and now they're living together with their children in New York City, trying to cope with the 80s. Kate and Allie, weekdays at 5:30, right here on CHEX TV 12, bringing you all the best this fall.
It's a dangerous game between East and West. Espionage.
You think we don't know about the KGB spy here in London?
The search for a killer spy.
Well, shut himself, Benny.
Len Dayton's bestseller, Game, Set, and Match, Thursday.
This is Patrick Watson, wishing you all the best at this holy time of the year.
Sometimes people just don't get along, but don't take the law into your own hands. Watch the People's Court.
Settle down, man. Settle down.
People's Court, weekdays at 5 on CHEX TV 12.
Who are you?
Anne of Green Gables.
Fall in love all over again. The story that touched the hearts of millions is back.
Do you really love me? Of course I do. Nobody's ever loved me for as long as I can remember.
The return of the beloved classic Anne of Green Gables beginning Monday.
I'm Valerie Pringle. I'd like to wish you happy holidays from everyone here at Midday.
Does crime pay? You bet it does, if you're talking TV ratings. And on Entertainment Tonight, we've got the inside story. Big-time crime that equals big-time bucks for Hollywood. But why are audiences so fascinated with real-life crime? We'll talk to producers of reality-based crime shows and see what you'll be watching next season. Is it high time for crime time in prime time? Find out only on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Tomorrow at 7 on CHEX TV 12. If you want to know the latest news from across the nation and around the world, from your town and right next door, then there's really only one news program to watch. CHEX TV 12's News Watch at 6. Wally Mott and Leslie Miller bring you a comprehensive hour of news and information, an hour of excellence. If you want the news that counts, then count on News Watch, weeknights at 6 on CHEX TV 12. They've been friends since high school, and now they're living together with their children in New York City, trying to cope with the 80s. Kate and Allie, weekdays at 5:30, right here on CHEX TV 12, bringing you all the best this fall.
World events brought home. In the past year, CBC News had it all.
Joe Schlesinger, CBC News, Moscow.
Jerusalem.
South Korea.
Now you can review the events of '88 and consider how they affect our future. CBC correspondents look at the past 12 months on 1988, the year in review, Thursday, December 29th.
Happy New Year.
Happy holidays, everybody, from CBC Sports.
Sexy, sultry Jane Seymour uncovers real political intrigue while on location in Malaysia.
And apparently the scam is going on as we speak, and this is happening.
Entertainment Tonight gets the inside story on her surprising discovery and her sizzling new role. Plus, Pam Dauber and Michael Nouri relive the courageous real-life struggle of a man who's fighting Lou Gehrig's disease head-on.
You are all winners. So let's get out there and get them.
On the next Entertainment Tonight.
Tomorrow at 7 on CHEX TV 12.
All too often, this isn't a day's work for me. So for the protection of my family, I have smoke alarms in my home. And here's something else I have. New fast response residential fire sprinklers. They're designed to be easily installed in new or existing homes. Smoke alarms are great for detecting fires, and these residential sprinklers will put them out, saving lives and property. Call your local fire department for more information.
I remember saving up my lunch money for a whole week to buy my mother perfume for Christmas. She loved it. I starved.
You know, when I was a kid, we didn't have a fireplace. We had a floor furnace, so we used to hang our stockings over the floor furnace. And then we'd wake up early in the morning and come out and find our stockings full of melted Christmas candy.
Dave, if you could have anything in the world you wanted for Christmas, what would it be? Well, I guess I'd want everyone to put their guns down and have peace in the world, Georgie. Peace in the world.
It looked like everything was fine. Karen Carpenter's golden voice sang on hit after hit, but in reality, she was suffering from a strange disorder and starving herself to death. On the next Entertainment Tonight, get the inside story on the Carpenters. Does this new TV movie tell all about Karen and Richard or whitewash the truth? And how does it deal with Richard's own admitted drug problems? He'll set the record straight, only on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Tomorrow at 7 on CHEX TV 12.
They used to ride the range together. Now they're worlds apart.
I changed my style. So what?
But isn't a brother no matter what?
There's much difference between a cowpoke and a cowpunk.
I've always said the closest families have the best fights.
A story of brotherly love. January 5th on Family Pictures. This is CBC Television.
Kate and Allie, 5:30 tomorrow on CHEX TV 12. If you want to know the latest news from across the nation and around the world, from your town and right next door, then there's really only one news program to watch. CHEX TV 12's News Watch at 6. Wally Mott and Leslie Miller bring you a comprehensive hour of news and information, an hour of excellence. If you want the news that counts, then count on News Watch weeknights at 6 on CHEX TV 12.
It looked like everything was fine. Karen Carpenter's golden voice sang on hit after hit, but in reality, she was suffering from a strange disorder and starving herself to death. On the next Entertainment Tonight, get the inside story on the Carpenters. Does this new TV movie tell all about Karen and Richard or whitewash the truth? And how does it deal with Richard's own admitted drug problems? He'll set the record straight, only on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Tomorrow at 7 on CHEX TV 12. I Spy, 12:30 tonight on CHEX TV 12.
You've heard about those stars who say they wouldn't do a commercial for any amount of money? Well, just wait till you see who's gone commercial on the next Entertainment Tonight.
While some stars feel their faces on products is taboo, it seems that overseas is another matter. Would you believe Sylvester Stallone is selling ham? Well, he tops an all-star celebrity list of product pitchmen. You won't believe your eyes when you see the inside story on the stars who make their pitch overseas on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Tomorrow at 7 on CHEX TV 12. Tomorrow at 7:30 on CHEX TV 12.
Collins is fascinated with younger men. Patrick Duffy says married life with an older woman is the best. On the next Entertainment Tonight, see why older women and younger men say their kind of loving is like no other. And when was the last time you saw a really sexy scene in a movie? Get the inside story on why television is heating up, stealing passion from the big screen, and why sex on the small screen is easier and easier to find. Only on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Tomorrow at 7 on CHEX TV 12.
On Street Legal.
Chuck and I are lovers.
The Pat Sajak Show premieres next week on CHEX TV 12. It's the perfect relationship. Mediterranean goat herder moves in with aspiring young journalist. They're cousins and best friends, and they're perfect strangers. Saturdays at 6 on CHEX TV 12. The Facts of Life, 12:30 weekdays beginning next week on CHEX TV 12.